but we are about to move to our next activity. It is time to officially practice. I know practice feels not fun, but let me tell you, that is the only way you're going to actually be successful in salary negotiation. Anything you're thinking up here, that's a good place to start. But if you do not practice saying it out loud, it is a lot more awkward than you would anticipate. Just like with interview answers, it's always better to practice in advance out loud, and it helps you to find some hiccups. So we're going to have 12 minutes. So 5 minutes for the scenario and 2 minutes for feedback, and that will be 2 different rounds. So we're going to have you partner up and, or no, actually 12 minutes total. So it's going to be 2 different scenarios, and then 2 minutes for feedback. 5 minutes for a scenario, 2 minutes for feedback. Sorry, that was not clear. So we're going to be partner up. One person is going to be the candidate. The other person is going to be the recruiter / hiring manager. And then you're going to switch up for round 2. So we'll bring you back and then we'll send you back out for the round 2 so you can see that. So recruiter, you're going to give the candidate feedback after each round, and then we'll come back to the larger group to discuss. So before we send you out there, this is the first scenario. So you are a senior manager job offer negotiation. So the candidate, you are a senior manager with a proven track record of success in leading cross-functional teams and driving business growth. You have received a job offer for a senior management position at a multinational corporation. You are negotiating the terms of the offer, including salary, benefits, relocation assistance, and signing bonus. You're seeking a competitive compensation package that reflects your experience and contributions to the organization. And I am going to take a quick screenshot of this slide and post this in the chat so you all can have this. Okay. Okay, the recruiter hiring manager role. Okay, so you are the HR manager at the multinational corporation responsible for hiring the senior management positions. You recognize the candidate's impressive background and are eager to bring them on board. However, you need to ensure the offer aligns with company policies and market standards while remaining within the budget constraints. You're open to discussing various aspects of the offer, including compensation, benefits, relocation assistance, and bonuses to reach a mutually satisfactory agreement. So, excellent. Oh, and Kelly mentioned, once an employer knows you started the job not getting the number you wanted, won't that affect the first review, as they will be looking for ways to not raise the salary? Maybe I'm just not trusting. That's a really excellent point though, Kelly. It won't affect them not wanting to raise the salary. They may just think like, oh, clearly like they were a little unhappy with the start. So we just need to keep in mind that they'll likely be asking for more during the salary negotiation or during the performance review. So it doesn't mean they won't give you more. They just will be like, oh, okay, like let's keep in mind that they're going to probably ask for more. So it's more so just an awareness for the manager that they'll be expecting it. So, but usually that's not a reason to not raise the salary. So excellent point. So everyone, make sure to open up this screenshot that I just put in the chat or download it to your computer, because you won't see the chat when we put you in breakout rooms. So we're going to put you in a breakout room for 7 minutes, have you do the candidate recruiter role, bring you back, and then we'll do a round 2. So make sure that you decide as soon as you get in the room who's going to be the candidate this round, who's going to be the recruiter / hiring manager. Sorry. Welcome back, everyone. So I hope that went okay. We are going to do one more round, but do I have any questions or thoughts from the first round before I reveal the second scenario? Okay, perfect. So scenario number 2, this one I feel like might actually happen to some folks in the near future. So I know a lot of people consider consulting. So this is going to be a consultant contract negotiation. So the candidate, you are a seasoned consultant with a niche expertise in sustainability and corporate social responsibility. You have been approached by a consulting firm to lead a high-profile project for a Fortune 500 company. You are negotiating the terms of the contract, including project scope, deliverables, timeline, and compensation. You are seeking a competitive hourly rate, project-based bonuses, and reimbursement for travel expenses. So that's the candidate. The recruiter / hiring manager, you are the project manager at the consulting firm responsible for hiring external consultants for client projects. You recognize the candidate's unique expertise and are eager to secure their services for the project. However, you need to ensure that the contract terms are favorable for both the consultant and the consulting firm. You're open to discussing various aspects of the contract, including rates, bonuses, scope adjustments, and logistics to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. So both are just trying to find what's best, but obviously the candidate wants the best that they can get. So I just dropped the second picture in the chat. So we're going to have you do the same thing again, but this time, whoever was the candidate, you are the recruiter this time. And whoever was the recruiter, you are the candidate this time. We'll come back to the main group in about 7 minutes. So again, you're going to have like 5 minutes for the scenario, 2 minutes for feedback. So everyone has just returned. Welcome back, everyone. So let's do a little debrief. How did that go? Did you get any unexpected feedback? Anything that you learned? Feel free to either write in the chat or raise your hand. I would just love to hear how that went and what kind of feedback you got. We could also do show of hands. Who felt like it was difficult as the candidate to approach the salary negotiation? Did anyone find that a little challenging for how to approach it? Oh, got some confident people. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so thrilled. That's excellent. Using visuals for showing ROI. Elizabeth, that is an excellent one. I love when people can use like either an infographic or a one-pager or something that can show that ROI that they can provide. That's such an excellent like physical resource for the recruiter or hiring manager. So that's an excellent one. Any other fun tidbits or ideas that anyone got out of this? And if not, it is always good to practice. Like I said, it's just like a mock interview. It is so helpful to do a mock salary negotiation because you don't want the first time you're saying this out loud to be the job of your dreams where you may be tripping up a little bit. You want it to be the time that you can practice. So good. Any final thoughts before I move on? Okay. Excellent. Oh, adding 10K when asking salary expectations. Exactly. Because you know they're going to lowball you. So you always want to ask for 10K more. Exactly.